Hi friends, I'm a foreign trained dentist. I've been in the US since some time and it was my dream to get into a US dental school and become a licensed dental practitioner here in the US. Finally, I achieved my dream and I'm forever grateful for everyone who helped me in this journey in countless ways. Through my videos, I'm trying to share my experiences and everything I believe has helped me to achieve my goal. And I hope it will help at least some of you in some forms. I will say the key point in this process is being consistent. If you could not get in your first cycle, but you are deeply in love with dentistry, keep trying until you get there. Okay, for those who are beginners in this process, let me explain the basic steps of applying to dental schools. So if you have relocated to the US and you are a dentist by profession, there are different paths that you can adapt, like pursuing a Florida dental hygiene license and become a dental hygienist in Florida without going to a dental school, or doing a master's in dental related subjects or some other subjects and pursue a job related to that, like doing a master's in public health MPH. But if you really want to be a dentist and you feel that is your calling and you don't want to do anything else, even then there are like few ways that you can adapt. First thing is you can apply to an international dental program in some of the dental schools in the US, where you will be awarded a DDS at the end of the program and you can work as a licensed dental practitioner, or you can pursue a residency in any of the dental specialties, especially for those who have a master's from your country. Or other steps are like you can pursue an AGD or a GPR, which will also like let you become a dentist, but that gives you only a limited license to practice in limited number of states in the US. Here I would explain the steps to apply to an international dental program, and which will award you a DDS at the end of the program. As the first step, I would recommend you to get your dental school transcripts from your university and send it to ECE or WES. Both are US organizations which converts foreign credentials into the US system. You can request your university to either send it to ECE or WES in a sealed envelope, or you can send it by electronic services if your university offer that kind of services. Now, some dental schools in the US, they specifically ask for WES evaluation, while most of the universities I see, they ask for ECE evaluation. So once you get it converted, you have the option to send it to different platforms. So you can send it to ADA, American Dental Association, and from ADA you can generate a dent pin that will be your identification throughout this process, and with that dent pin on the ADA website you can apply and schedule your INBDE exam, the Integrated National Board Dental Examination, which is a qualifying examination for applying to any US dental schools. This is a test where you take it on 2 days, 8 hours for the first day and 4 hours on the second day. You get breaks in between. And there are platforms and resources like the Dental Boot Camp, which you can use to prepare for this test. Each person should assess their schedule, their the syllabus, and their own learning speed and capacity, and schedule a date for the test. And it can range from 3 months to 6 months and even to 1 year, depending upon your situation and your challenges. Next is the TOEFL test. You can take INPD first and then TOEFL, or vice versa. I would recommend to do INPD first, as TOEFL has an expiration period of 2 years. If you take it closer to the beginning of the application cycle, then you can use the same TOEFL test result for your next application cycle in case if you have to reapply. Again, some people need to redo TOEFL to get their desired result, and in that case you have to estimate the time according to that. Once you have your INPD and TOEFL ready, you can prepare to apply for dental schools. This application, we do it on a common platform. It's called the ADEA CAPID, where we can upload all our documents, results and other informations, and finally we can send our completed applications to individual universities from this common platform. Occasionally, some schools have a supplemental application where they ask for additional documents or questions you have to answer. In addition to the primary application on CAPID, you have to fill their supplemental application, which usually includes a supplemental fee also. So you have to fill out the primary application on CAPID and then the supplemental application, and you need to pay the fees for both. Usually the application cycle on CAPID starts by March 2nd week, and before you apply, there are these two things that you should be ready with. First is a statement of purpose, or it's called an SOP, which is an essay that where you tell about your dental journey and why you want to join a US dental school. And it has a character limit of like 5,000 numbers, and you won't be able to do more than that. You should write, edit, proofread, and keep it everything ready for before the cycle starts. Next thing is the recommendation letters, or LORs. CAPID requires 3 LORs, one from the dean of your dental school, one from a dental school professor, and one from a practicing US dentist whom you have been shadowing or worked with. So before the cycle starts, you should decide whom you are going to ask for the LORs and inform them maybe like 2 to 3 weeks prior to the application. Get their email IDs and their correct full names, and update the name and email ID on CAPID, and also inform your recommenders that they will be receiving a link from CAPID in the coming days, and they can get on that link and upload their scanned recommendation letters. If anyone wants more details on LORs and how the LORs has to be done, I can make a separate video on that topic and upload it later. I know there are plenty of videos regarding all these topics, but what I have done was I watched all these videos. I did not copycat or blindly adapt to anything that any of the videos said. I used it to understand different perspectives and different ways how different individuals approach this application process, and it helped me a lot. With all these aspects ready, you start your CAPID application, and there are other sections like the experience section, your certifications, presentations, and where you can upload all this information regarding these parts. And now you are all set to start your CAPID application. You can choose your schools of interest depending upon your immigration status, and a lot of other things like the schools which you prefer in which is nearby to your area, and what are your preferences. You can choose your schools of interest and send the application to your schools, and if they have a supplemental application, you may have to fill them out too. And now it is a waiting time. Once you submit your application, you wait and see if any of the schools are inviting you for an interview or a bench test, and that is the waiting time, and you have to patiently wait for it. So good luck everyone, and I will be back with another video about everything I did in my journey towards dental school and everything that helped me to get accepted. Thank you.